to reach your divine feminine is through being more selfish. Like
Yes.
if we're inherently, if we have this muscle built already to put other people first, to put men first, kids first, the community first, the way for us to reach our divinity is really through being more selfish and centering ourselves, centering our own needs, because we don't have that training yet. We don't have that muscle built necessarily.
Yeah. This is a layered concept, right? So if it's like generation after generation after generation of women seeking higher realms of spirituality, and we're reading the word, the doctrine, we're like in the churches, we're in our spiritual practices, giving up of self because that's what it says. Now you've got lineages of women being selfless, and we have more women learning to be selfless. And so, chicken or egg, is it in our DNA? Is it nature versus nurture? It's like all of it, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, I think Elizabeth is onto something, which is, women to center of self is centering of the divine, is actually our path to honor ourselves. Men have
Mm-hmm.
centered themselves so much. Their path to divine is to become selfless. So it's a juxtaposition. Like you have to literally be like, okay, what does it look like the more I center me? And that's like
Mm-hmm.
what we've been activating with our clients now for weeks and months and years, is like women activating and centering themselves. And like this now becomes a really fascinating conversation. So like for the listeners, it's like step 1, you got to be willing to see everywhere where you center men. And
Mm-hmm.
if you're like, I don't center men, I don't even have a relationship, where do you center the kids instead of you? And if you're not doing that and you are centering yourself, then chickadee, you are on the right path. Okay. But sometimes you don't have anybody around you and you're still not centering yourself because you're not
Mm-hmm.
trained to do that. Right. So what does it look like to actually center self? You start with like, what are my wants, needs, and desires? And if you can't answer that question, that's a good place to start.